We're here. We're ready to go. Hello and welcome back to Fair Play Racing League for the final time this week here in the Styrian Alp mountains of Austria. Yes, it's the Austrian Grand Prix. I am your host, Silverside Boy, joined alongside not by the normal David Rollface. It is the one and only
Sid Sandwich.
Yeah, as El Plan is giving us a wave with his DRS as he goes down into turn 2. Hello, El Plan. Obviously, David is away, so Sid has kindly jumped in to give me some company. Obviously, if you don't know Sid is one of our tier 3 drivers in exactly the same position as me, searching for that first win. But it's getting closer, isn't it, Sid?
It is, but after I'm quite disappointed after what happened on Monday, because I feel like pace-wise, I could have done it.
Yeah, it's. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed after Wednesday. I'm very annoyed with this game with the weather system saying it was going to be wet. I went on Inter's right decision, and then going on dry, I think, right, I've got everyone here. I'm thinking it's going to have to stay dry, everyone's going to have to go on Inter's. Everyone goes on dry because there's a safety car, and then I lose my advantage there, and then it says, oh, raining immediate, and straight away I go on Inter's, and it doesn't go wet enough until 2 laps to go. By that time, my tyres are burnt out. So
I mean, I had the beautiful Mr. Mark tell me that it was going to be 5-minute rain shower. He was lying.
Yep, don't believe Mark. Unfortunately, I didn't have my engineer that day. Shadows put, imagine sport in Liverpool. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. Shadows, I don't know if everyone knows Shadow is a Tottenham fan, but we'll just leave it as there. As we watch Alpine, unfortunately. Yeah, he's speaking of suffering, Alpine is just invalidated in the middle sector through probably one of the trickiest corners on F121 where it would spit you out. How many pens am I getting tonight, Gary? Well, I'm going to say 1 Shadows. Shadows obviously mocking me about Wednesday. I did get a penalty, but unfortunately I was actually pushed off and actually got my last warning. Which unfortunately my stream wasn't working. I couldn't stream on Twitch for the Xbox app, and my clip failed. So I couldn't actually get it removed, so I had to take it. Unfortunately, I finished 7th, which I'm really disappointed with. We're going to go and watch Nigel Piggle. Obviously, Nigel Piggle has not really had the best start to the season. I think he's only got a few points. I think he was bemoaning that he only had less points than Major Allen, and had less points than Clatter Lads, who also. Unfortunately, he's been taken out a few times through the first lap. So he's had to regain. Obviously, we know how fast Nigel Piggle is from previous tiers. Obviously, a former Tier 2 winner, former Tier 3 winner, multiple race winners. Obviously, being a Constructors' Champion a fair few times, but this season it's not going well from Mr. Nigel. As obviously did set his first up at 15-1. Obviously, probably backed out to gain the battery. What's the most important part of this track to gain time around here, Sid? Would you say?
I'd say sector 2 and 3. Sector he was gone quite quick there.
It's not just invalidated in the fight in the 2 last corners. Easily done, which is a bit of a shame because it does this and next lap, and obviously did run out of battery. At the moment, FIFA's setting the fast time 4.1. It's not faster than the tier 3 pole time. Tier 3 pole time was a 3.8, I think it was. No, sorry, it was a 4.3. Sorry, it's gone faster. F1 Racing Shorts has not really had much to really talk about his season. Unfortunately, retired very early on in Canada, and unfortunately picked up a penalty For retiring earlier than 50%, obviously this season we have implemented a 50% retiree rule, so you have to do more than 50% before you can retire. It's to keep like numbers. But yeah, unfortunately, F1 Race Shop did not know of this, and unfortunately had to take the wrath of the stewards. That 1.3.8. That is stonking that time.
I need to cut 5 corners to get that.
Cut 5 corners, not that. Obviously, we've got. If everyone has noticed, the returning Bourbon boy has returned to FPRL. This is his debut, and he's in the Alpine, or say Alpine. As I did see Shadows, the go of 3.9. All that sweating he does in other leagues is finally catching up with him. Hopefully this time he doesn't crash into a drive past a certain safety car. Sorry, Shadows. I know it's a bit poor. If you don't get the reference, that man there we're watching drove past the safety car in another league racehouse racing and got disqualified.
Oh, Pickle spun it.
Yeah. Where is Pickle? How's he spun it?
Sector 2.
Oh, there he is. You have to be careful. He's going.
Yeah, I think he lost it on the inside curve.
Yeah, it's very easy. I think he's a bit. Probably thinks he's a beach buggy. As Matthew May asked me to give him enough screen time as possible, I said no, but I'll give him some screen time here for the fact of that he's on a time lap. Also, big shout out to, I think it's Cacti or Zafir. I saw that he was doing some recruiting, and he was watching the YouTube videos for the live streams of last week, while he was at work. So big shout out to the man that actually really helped us keep 3 tiers. As Matthew May goes a 4.4, that's 2 tenths slower. Well, I think it's about a tenth faster than what I did on Wednesday. So at the moment I would have been 9th. Bum Boy validating again. Phenom on his outlap. West Croskery, the Irishman. Nigel Piggle has put this game as one beaming, big steaming pile of shit. To be fair, I personally do not think this game is made for Nigel's driving style. I've seen Nigel in the previous games, and I don't think this game suits him. Because the 2 seasons we have done on this, he's not been as quick as he usually is. Might also be a massive factor to the results not coming from is due to the fact of that the instance he gets caught up in. I wouldn't say involved in, but usually he is the
victim.
Yeah, the victim of it. Obviously, his thing, like, was it last week? He was like, "Oh, how long am I going to be before I crash?" And then Gary, I finished 3rd in the championship. Yeah, but Nigel, I'm used to you fighting for that title. You're up there, like it's not being your usual standards, isn't?
Yeah, I do have to agree on that. I think on F1 22,
21, where he was 21 and 22. Well, I watched Nigel race in 21 in the Tier 3, probably one of the best championships. Most, Gary, show us your tits, lad. Oh, so,
whoa.
Monkey Boy Kurt is in the chat. Hello, Monkey.
Okay.
Don't mention me doing that.
Pretty keen on people.
I've just been told, I found out why David isn't here tonight. He's just told me he apologised that he's not on comms because his throat is bad. And which is unfortunate. I did, to be fair, a couple of weeks ago, and he was not well, as the lads have all joined saying arse and titties. Just got to concentrate. Phenom did invalid his lap. Darkblade crossed the line. It's a 3.7. Shadows, you are wrong. Shadow was predicting a 3.5. It's weird David not being here. I'm used to David being with me, and he's not here. I didn't have him as my engineer on Wednesday. It's probably why the race fell apart. He got me a podium on Tuesdays. That's when he's here. My best results come when he's part of my engineering team. Every time he's not, it goes badly. So, yeah. As the man who some would say is already one hand on the title, the only Aston Martin here, because the other one is in Florence right now on holiday. So I hope you're having Yep, he's in Florence right now. He's having a good.
Wow.
Hope he's having a good time. I'm surprised he's watching the stream while in Italy. Obviously, been talking to me years about how he wanted to be. He wanted to go to Italy, especially as a Ferrari fan. Like it's a massive thing to go to Italy, and there's going to be loads of like Ferrari museums and stuff like that. So it will be a good bit of fun. L-Plan back out on track, has invalidated his next run. Fuel is a bit low. Are you balls deep? Oh my god, hi David and Mum. 19 viewers we got now, by the way. As Dark Blade is happy that his teammates cheering him on. One way Ads is going to get a title this season. He's getting carried slightly, but we will know the fact. Bournemouth not going great for the two Alpines. Both of them have invalidated their laps. One's in the pits.
Shadows invalidates on the final corner there.
Who is that? Oh, it's
Shadows.
Nigel again.
Oh.
Nigel's invalidated on the final corner. Shadows, you said, invalidated on the final corner. Very easily to be done. I have contributed. Yeah, probably about 12 points. Nah, it's fine. To be fair, Ads is in the harder tier. We always have this banter between me and him. But I personally, 7 points. I'm being generous there, giving you 12. Obviously, me and Ads...
I mean, he's just gone up from tier 2, so...
Yeah, me and Ads have been friends for many years, raced against each other for very many years. We don't lie.
I've been trying to get a friend of mine into the league, but yeah, he's not been wanting to join.
Yeah, to be fair, like it takes a lot to do league racing. Like you need to have some kind of proper commitment to it because, like, oh, there's a nice pigger in the background. He's done a Bottas. He's horrible. Hi Sid. Ads is saying he's horrible. I'm not horrible, Dad. Ads is the other way around. But god damn it, Nigel, you've managed to get the broadcast cam on Shadow's point of view for space, having dust on it. How have you done that? Here comes Phenom. 4.4 puts him 11th. I don't know if you've seen these times, by the way, but a 4.4 is 11th, and 6th is only 2/10 away. That's how close it can be here at Austria. We'll ignore the fact about the two Alpines not really having the best thing, as Monkey Boy Curtis going Mon the cross.
I was gonna make a joke about how tight the field is, but...
Go on then.
No, that's not a smart idea.
No, I want to hear it now. You've said it. You got to say it now.
No.
Who wants pole anyway? Well, I would love to get pole.
I'm not sure Twitch would like it.
Who? Twitch. Oh,
yeah, mainly YouTube as well.
Very rude to talking about how tight it is. Smells. Well, so, David, you should be in bed resting. I ain't got 10 seconds of me, lad. I can't lie. Oh dear. We'll go back on board with the L-Plan as he comes down into turn 4. As he comes through, I've noticed a lot of drivers are really chucking the car through and pretty much just sliding their way through. Obviously, some people say that it's the fastest way through. Obviously, you've seen esports drivers, they half drift it. But here he comes through the final 2 corners. How much speed he slightly lifts off, keeps it within track limits, cuts the corner and very nicely keeps it within the track lines, up to the line. It's a 3.8 for L-Plan. A pressure lap at the end of the session with only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, and that he'll be very happy with that. He has put himself in a good position as Nat M looking to maybe go for pole. As Ads is going, so Nigel, you're losing it in turn 4. You need to break over, glide in, and change down again. Ads, I cannot believe Ads is giving advice to Nigel Piggle, of all people. And quickly, before the start of the race, I will change my battery. Because I've just noticed it's gone to 2 bars. I was going to change it before start, but as Naim has lost it on the first corner, and Krosky's got a good sight of that. Well, they're absolutely panicking that Ass was going to go across. Bridges have been built between Ads and Piggle. No. Ads and Piggle have a rivalry that I've not seen since Piggle and Snedden. From Tier 3. Oh, what? What have you seen?
No, I was reacting to what you were saying.
Yeah, Nigel Piggle and Snedden probably had one of the best championship fights and one of the most controversial championship fights. There was a few times where incidents were between the two. I think Nigel got penalised for 2 incidents, one in quali, one in the race. Snedden got a few penalties. But yeah, they took it to the final race, and unfortunately to Nigel at that time. Snedden unfortunately claimed the title, and it took Nigel the following season in Tier 2 to actually win it. I'm not repeating that.
Which season was this?
I think this was season 3. No, not... season 3. 7 seasons ago, which is mad. I joined at the end of season 2. So I've been here for 8 seasons and I still haven't won a race. That's why it's such a meme nowadays.
I mean, I'm catching up slowly with...
some people...
Since season 5?
Some people have nicknamed me the Nico Hulkenberg of FPRL because Nico Hulkenberg hasn't won a race. So Krosky has gone wide, and I think that's his qualifying done. Nigel Piggle's gone at 8.0, and will probably be this will be his final attempt. He has to get this in, or he will be starting 14th, which for him is actually not bad because it might be not a bad position. Less chance of being taken out. Johnny Bean has retired.
Oh, not a spun.
Back
got
off.
No front wing. Hello, Ads.
Back off.
G'day, mate. How are ya?
Idiot. Sorry, I can't Ads has joined the party. As Bowman Boy has spun, what is Nigel Piggle doing right now? 3-man comms, the Bosch. No, we're not doing 3-man comms. We're not, but he's going to be so angry with me. Here comes Nigel Piggle, found the final call. He's chucked it through. Where is he going to put him up to the line? It's a 3.8 third for Nigel Piggle. That's a lap. Oh, it's dropped him down to 4th. He's down to 5th now. Matthew May and the 2 FIFAs using tow, 2nd and 3rd. Where's Shadows in all this? He's 2.8 down. He's bottled it. Shadows is 7th.
Being going across the line.
He goes 8th behind his teammate. And
now. He's invalidated.
No, he's invalidated. That is it. We're missing the quarry, Gaza. What do you mean you're missing the quarry? No, I was right. He didn't have 10 in him. He had a 9.8. That's a funny joke. But yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. The how close it was between the top 5. I think Nigel might have a smile on his face after that, the final lap. To only finish after not really getting the qualifying time, they only finished under 2 tenths away. Shadow's calling them a bunch of sandbaggers, but yeah, 27 hundredths of a second from Matthew May and Dartblade. I was quite delighted with Piffan now on P7. Shadows is saying he was P3, now he's P7. Well, if you actually did a better lap, you would have got better Shadows. No, that was a horrible thing to say. Nudgebug was saying this game's wank. He's still moaning after finishing 5th. Literally, the whole field was separated by about a second. And then I improved Gary, you twit. Did you?
Mad.
I didn't see. Sorry, Shadows, that's why I said it. I think it was me. Nah, to be fair, Shadow, you still went faster than me, so I can't really talk too much. Rubbish. As it is overcast. Oh
boy.
Do you think, Sid, we might see a hat trick of rain in this race.
That would be amazing.
It would be incredible. As Shadow's going, spoiler alert, there's probably rain.
You're gonna hear me channel my inner Gary Neville.
Oh!
Oh!
I don't know if you saw the Tier 3 stream with, I think it was Aaron. No, it's not Aaron. It was Cruiser Monkey. Someone put a dare, so every time someone got a penalty, they had to do the
Oh yeah.
thing.
I
Cruiser,
don't think he even did
thumbs
it,
up.
even with
He
the
was
6
doing
seconds.
it. Monkey Boy Kurt, thumbs down. He just went, oh, he was so disinterested in doing it. But what do you expect from MK Don fans? Boo!
Let's add some
them.
passion to it.
Boo! He's gonna hate me for saying that. I'm gonna get a punch in a couple of months when I meet Monkey for the first time at a certain TJM wedding.
Name reveal?
That I don't know if his name's Thomas. It's quite obvious. Anyway,
I didn't know.
Anyway, his wedding's in a couple of months,
Oh,
and
congratulations, Mr. Tidjum.
yep, and a few of us, namely myself, Cat Lads, David, Fish, Biddle, Zilla, and a fair few others. Oh, and Monkey. Don't forget Monkey. And Ondouche. All been invited. We're all going to be there. So yeah, it should be a it should be a good time. It should be a good old meet up. It should be fun. Obviously, very honoured to be there. But yeah, I'm going to change my batteries now. So hang on a sec. Quickest battery change. Can I make this bet? Am I going to make a better pit stop or battery change than what the Mercedes team did at the F1 Live events where they fucked up the pit stop?
Well, I don't think that was the actual crew. I think that might have been show crew.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. Even before wheels been turned, they still messed up a pit stop.
Yeah.
As I don't know if we're back. I don't know if you can hear me, Sid.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a while for my headphones to resync. My charger pack will not go back on the back of my controller. There we go. Obviously, yes, we last Tuesday we did have the F175 live event. How can I say, it was probably one of the biggest load of tosh of all time. Like,
I nearly came from that V-carb.
yeah, the only interesting point about the whole event was maybe Jack Whitehall hosting it, very funny, making the jokes.
Yeah.
George and Max who completely looked like he just didn't want to be there. A lot of the music segments were just not good. Like some of it was just like, what's the point? Like people we didn't know. Like the person who's made the orchestral Formula One theme tune was so
He's
bad.
had a midlife crisis.
Yeah, pretty much. So many memes. Like a lot of the cars have just not changed. You might as well take a picture of last year's race start from Abu Dhabi and just put white over the RP car, and just maybe put a little more black on the kick salvers. That is it. Other than that, nothing else has changed. But yeah,
I mean, to be honest, Haas have gone kind of inverted with the color scheme, I think. I'm not sure if it's exactly that, but
doesn't look much different as we get underway. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights for the final time this week, and away we go. We're in dries. A lot of people are going medium, so maybe we could see rain. As I'm going to bring up the tyre. There's up only 2 people on hard as we're going to go through the grid. See, has everyone's got through nice and tidy? Everyone has got through nice and tidy. Nice to see as Bullen Boy is at the back. Obviously now we're up into one of the most dangerous points for overtaking into turn 3, 2 or 3, depending on what you think that little kink is down the straight is. But yeah, we'll go. as David is cheering on Johnny B. He was down in 11th so far. As we look around for everyone, as I'm not going to bringing up the telemetry at all. There we go. As we see Shadows and Phenom fighting for the likes of 7th and 8th, and Noah is going to try and go round the outside. Oh, there's contact. Oh, the two Maccas have gone round. They've been tagged as Rare Winter and Johnny B both caught up with an instance with Noah, and I think that may have caught Phenom as well. Front wing damage flying off everywhere. As David, that's a really poor timing to say Johnny B, and I think Rare Winter is missing a lot of his end plate. Thanks for the. Yeah, they're both missing different sides of their end plate. Only problem is they're going to fight around for it, so it's papaya rules. Yet one of them's going to have to stay out an extra lap and suffer with a bit of damage while they change the front wing. So yeah, not a great start for the two Maccas. But at the moment it looks like everyone is side by side. El Plan is there.
That's made a mistake.
And that's gone a little bit wide. Might be a slight little wheel banging. Onto lap 2. Obviously next lap DRS will be enabled. So first opportunities for people to make some overtakes. Shadow's still in 7th. Not moved up position as we're going to go to the position changes. Nat has gone down 2. El Plan's gone up by 2. 5 for Bourbon with that carnage for everybody. As Nigel Pig is still 5th, so he hasn't been going well so far. He'll be happy with this. Finishing 5th will actually be one of his best results of the season, which just shows how poor it's gone for Nigel. As he's going to look for the inside of El Plan. Slight wheel banging, he gets the move done. Nigel's up to 4th. Where is Noah? Noah obviously second, a runner-up in Tier 2 last season. Down in the Mercedes in 8th place, so he's in the points. Bourbon's now up to 9th after starting at the back. Phenom there's that slight contact with Noah in front of him. It's in 10th, the final point position. There's F1 Racing Shorts. So Phenom is the highest hard runner. While we get settled into this first stint, Sid, what would your strategy be here right now, seeing what would your kind of race plan for this first lap stint would be?
I'd say just stick behind those in front of you, stay in the DRS chain, try and pull away from those behind you, and then stick to what you've planned unless there's rain coming. Try and plan around that. But yeah. Wait, well, 2 seconds.
Yeah. Speaking of the game plan at Kick Sauber is going well. The likes of Fifas and Matthew May have one of them's got in front of Darkblade. The other one slightly did, but Darkblade defending his position. So yeah, it's all going well for the Kick Saubers. The two McLarens have boxed and are.
They double stacked.
I don't think. I think one of them's done. I think they've both done separate laps.
No, they went in at the same time.
Oh, did they? So they're gonna have to hope for a safety car. Those two. So look at the back of the front. There is a DRS train all the way down to 8th, and then there's a little gap between Bourbon and Noah.
Big ol' looking for a move on FIFAs.
People has got past.
Gets it done.
Another big strategy thing here in Austria.
FIFA's actually come back now.
Oh, he's been tagged slightly by Nat M, who's got to be careful. Don't want to catch a wheel and catch it here because we've seen the contact model. It is so poor. Like the pixel.
It's horrific.
Yeah, pixel, and you can be tipped and spun. And Nat M is having a little bit of issues on the curb, and it looks like El Plan is maybe going to have a look down the inside. Only someone like me would try and have a go down there. Made a few moves in the past.
I'll try it.
Yeah, we'll got to make some spectacular moves. Nigel's now off the third and he's going to be fighting Matthew May. They're going to gap slightly between them. But yeah, it's looking good so far. 6 laps in. We have no idea of if there's rain on the way, but we'll have to hope. Another big thing around Austria is battery retention. You don't want to be using a lot of battery, as I'm looking at Matthew May right now. He's got 21%, 46 for Darkblade, Piggle with 30, 29, 50 from Matt M, who's going to try and look for the move. He's been squeezed to the glass. Rare Winter 3-second time penalty already. As all Matt M's gone a bit deep, as everyone's going to have to fight for position. They're going side by side through into turn 5, and it looks like FIFA has defended the position. But here comes Alpine up the inside. Is he going to do the move? He tried it last lap, and looks like he's done it. He's got it done. Up the inside.
What a beauty of a move.
Yeah, just use the lack of momentum that Natem had, and just was like, I see that position. I'm coming through. Thank you very much. I don't know what the French term is.
Cheers, mate.
The French term for it, but for the El Plan, who I assume is actually French. But yeah, going for one move has now fallen out to another. So who's got the most battery? Looks like it is Phelon, and he's got past Bourbon Boy, and he needs to move on if he wants to get back into the DRS and the cards and fun. FIFA's Natem once again wobbling. The Shadows has made it past with that full traction of his. I'm joking, he's on medium. Former full traction Ford, now known as a Pen Merchant. Also, he's getting a little bit understeery on the exit. Sorry, I'm just having a quick sip of some blood orange cider. As I'm off for a week on holiday, I can drink every evening. So cheers, everybody. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I've got my drink.
Yeah, we haven't been given a drink yet, so I'm just drinking here. So let me have my drink firstly. Looks like El Plan is just holding within the DLS along with FIFA's. So the top 4 are top 3, I think, because El Plan's is fallen away. As FIFA's actually has fallen out the second range. The top 3 are starting to pull their muscles, stretch their muscles now to try and pull away. Shadows is up the inside of FIFA's. Obviously, Shadows last season, multiple podiums to his name. As we see Nat M. Oh, he's having a right dive into turn 4. Shadows has gone as well. So maybe these medium tyres are starting to fade. We all know that the hards around here are a very good race tyre. They can go quite a long way. I think me and Fish, my teammate, were reckoning that the hards could at least go maybe 25 laps.
Yeah, they definitely can.
So
if you just manage your tyres right, you could. I think it would cause a big drop off in pace, but I think 30 laps could even be doable.
I've seen before someone's done 30.
Oh, contact between Nat and FIFA's.
Oh, yeah, they need to be
I think
careful.
he might have caught up some damage there.
Looks like he's fine. It looks like everyone's got their front wings. As
down the inside of Shadows.
you know what's really nice to see, that these T1s that we haven't seen someone overextending their braking zone and gone into the back of someone. So everyone's keeping it nice and clean. Which is yeah, it looks like everyone's got to be careful of the car on the inside. That M is really desperate to get past that Kit Sauber, and Shadows could easily be tagged, as we've just seen Noah have a massive moment getting stuck on the curb, but Shadow's still somewhere.
Shadows.
Shadows is still in the race, but that is a front end plate damage. I have no idea how he's still in the race. That was a big off from that end.
Christ. Oh, William's gone off as well now. I think contact with. Not sure. I think Noah.
But it's not too much harm. Yeah, that was I think we could all say that was coming. That desperation to maybe try and get past. Shadows has. Oh, Sid, are you still here? I've lost. Sid has disconnected. Hang on a sec. We're on our own for a bit. Sid has disconnected, as I don't know if you saw, but he left the session. We'll continue again. I'll try. Oh no, what's happened? Now what? I don't think you can hear us, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Oh, no, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I should be able to... Oh, yeah, yeah, because you just got disconnected. Hang on a minute. Let me invite you to again. Just let it load back out. Yeah, just let it... I cannot see it yet. But it might... See... maybe it's a bit further along. Poor Shadows is doing so well up there. Has unfortunately been, I would say, it feels like he's been taken out. As F1 Racing Shorts now up to 7th in that Ferrari. Noah throwing it back down the inside. And he's gonna... Oh, he's overreached slightly. But here comes Phenom. Here comes the American phenomenon of Phenom. Takes the place of Crosby, who kind of just got caught up. Trying to be really careful not to collide with the Mercedes, as being caught out. And I know there's a certain C word, ends with T, starts with C. He's probably saying right now, but Noah throwing it, and driver seems very confident throwing it at every corner he can. As Bourbon Boy has boxed already, so he's planning the undercut. So for the one stop 24 laps, he's going to now have 24-25 for the Alpine driver. Well, the reserve for the driver for the racing for Alpine today. Obviously, reserve drivers will score points for themselves, and the constructor they are driving for. They just will not be shown on the driver championship. They will be shown at the end of the season. I think. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Shadows there. They went to another time penalty, so not going well for the for their winter. The only person with time penalties. Right now, the top 4.3 seconds clear. F1 Racing Shorts now up to 5th. So those hards are coming in. As we can see, FIFA's showing you how to take the pit lane correctly. Keeps it within the white lines. Obviously indicating that you wanted to go in. Invite cross, says Cruiser. Roger that. Got to go right down. Sorry, I did not know Crosby had got him disconnected. There we go. There we are. Crosby's back in. But yeah. Good work, Cruiser. As Nat M has left the session, Cruiser has joined the session. God's sake. Cruiser, Cruiser, you can't be here. You need to go. As Nat M, as I've got to get Nat M back into the lobby as quick as possible. Do apologise. Obviously, Cruiser, what have you got to say for yourself? As David once said, "Go away, Cruiser. Go away." Well, he said it once to me. But yeah, it looks like Nigel Piggle's got El Plan for company now, as things are flashing. Let me pretty much tell me when people are leaving or joining, as Noah's in the box. FIFA's with the second person to get a time penalty, that's 3 for him. Not what he really wants if he's trying for the undercut. Yeah, I think, yeah, I've just seen it say you left the session. And guess what? This game is perfect and has no problems whatsoever. Oh no. Oh. The enjoyment of modern technology, ladies and gentlemen. You want me to join back, Gary? No. Wrong, says Radical. Hello, Radders. How you doing? Hello, mate. Get yourself. Why, Kaiser, why did you join anyway? I think Sid's just having some internet issue. He's still here in the party. I can still hear him. As there's a yellow flag behind, and I think Croskery has had a bit of a moment. Noah with a 3-second time penalty. He's got back going. I don't think Croskery's got any damage. Looks like he's alright. Just needs to get back into the flow. 14 laps on those hards. Just rare winter with another time penalty. Right now. Shadows. This game is perfect and has no bugs. But I'm well, Gaza. How are you? I'm okay. I will join up with you after the race, Mr. Radical. I don't know what you're doing. We might play some Pro Cubs with the crews. I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably now, Cruiser will be playing Rocket League. He won't want to play with me anymore. Not after I scored that own goal for us to lose the last ranked game. Ethan. F1 Racing Shots has got a time penalty. He is 5.8 seconds off the top 4, who are streaking away. So, speak again. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Give me a second, everybody. I just need to turn party audio back on and off. See if it comes up with like a include audio. Have you ticked it? Because I know it was working, but I don't. I think it might be because it says you're connecting, so it might not be recognising that you're here. Try give that a go, Sid. Sid has left the party and he's probably going to rejoin. He will rejoin in a sec. As Nigel Piglar's boxed from third. Looks like something's on the chassis. I don't know if that's just missed or what on there, but he's gone to hard, so he is going to try the undercut. Both CDMs got sent off. Keymark. Yeah. That's unfortunate as that. I'm going to try and see if I can get Sid back. I know I've got Sid somewhere. Where is Sid? Oh no. Hang on a sec. Sorry, I do apologise. We're having some issues with the party, and so I get my co-com back as quick as possible. Obviously, Nigel's out in 7th, so still in the point. I can't join the party. Oh, wonderful. It's only been picked up a 3-second time apparently, as I'm gonna. I don't know what we're gonna do, Sid. Well, the only thing I can recommend, Sid, is maybe giving it your Xbox a quick restart to refresh it all, and then try it from there. If not, we might have to go solo. Cruiser, we might need you now, lad. I might need you. If Sid can't join back, we might have to get a surprise guest of a Cruiser in. Cruiser, where's Cruiser doing? Cruiser is on time trial. Get off time trial, you fraud! I can't hear you, Gary. What do you mean you can't hear you? Oh, right, you're joking with me. Oh, don't be like that. As we see F1 Racing Shots having a look down the inside of Finn on 8.4 seconds. Dartway should be boxing this lap. I beg Cruiser, Cruiser to the rescue. Invite again. Right, try that. As Dartbait has gone around once again. F1 Racing Shots now up into second. It's going well. Thanks, Xbox. Thank you very much. Lap 19 of 36. And I think I've lost my co-comms partner. I think he is... I think the console wants him to join back. I've waited Stiffmeister as a yellow flag, and I think that is Croskery. Croskery is in the water. How's he got there? Making his way back on the track very safely. Nice and tidy. Xbox is genuinely making me crash out. Great. Well, try and keep trying. As Rare Winter has retired in the pits, he has called it a day. He has done 50%. So apparently it's not coming his way. Fair enough. Croskery has retired as well. He is done. So 2 retirees. We believe Johnny B as Darkblade is there. But where are we going to see Nigel Piggle? Nigel Piggle with a 3-second time penalty. No, Nigel Piggle. Darkblade, where is he going to finish? As Croskery's... Please don't say that's... Oh no. As I did see a McLaren just stop. Matthew May has jumped, and Nigel Piggle and Matthew May have jumped. But the big thing is, and FIFA's thing is for the likes of Darkblade, he's got fresher tyres than everyone else. But at the moment, he is sitting 5th. Baldwin Blade is actually 1st in all this. Try one more time, right? Press the wrong button. If it doesn't work this time, Sid, then unfortunately we'll just have to. Oh, we'll have to thank you for being on while you can. But unfortunately, the issues were simple. As Shadows has had a bit of an off at turn 2. Sid has joined. He has joined. I have put. I think. Try. Let's see if Sid can talk. I'll let him.
I have returned.
Has he returned? Can we hear you?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you now. Right, we're all back and running. Yes, we've got it working.
Go.
Right. While you were gone, I don't know if you've been watching, but Darkblade was the last to box, and now he's down in 8th, but on fresher tyres. A few more people have got penalties. Nigel Piggle is stuck behind Matthew May. Let's see what Nigel can do. Can he get past the Kick Salbers, who've been a thorn in his side today? Matthew May was saying that there could be a chance for a win, and as of right now, where Darkblade is staying out as much as he did, there is a very big chance, but also there's a big chance for Baldwin Boy to take the win as well, as he's in net lead of the race. He has got the 2 lapped cars in front of him. Is that? I don't know that cars. Phenom and Reformation, who has just boxed after 20 laps on hards, and will go to the end on mediums. Baldwin Boy is now on the back of Phenom, who is going to try and see if he's going to wait for a safety car. And I think he's going to just be a sitting duck here against Baldwin Boy. Nat M picks up a 3-second time penalty. Nigel Piggle has got past Matthew May. Probably the best idea probably would be for the next straight. Is there anything, Body, that you're a little bit we should be keeping an eye on, Sid, for the last 14-15 laps?
I mean, I'd say keep an eye on what Racing Shorts and Phenom are gonna do on the mediums, if they can catch up. If not, I'd say what the Darkblade's gonna do on the fresh tires. Feel like he could have a charge back up.
Yeah, the thing with F1 Racing Shorts is he's in a bit of no man's land. He's 8 seconds off the back of Noah, and Noah's 4 seconds, so he's basically 12 seconds off the big pack of cars. So unless he absolutely starts flying, he's not really going to be much of an issue for a lot of people. Here comes Darkblade as El Plan defends one side. He's going to see 2 cars go by. As it was 3 wide between, I think it was Phenom, Matthew May and Nigel Piggle into turn 4. Nigel Pickle, I think right now will probably be like just accepting the fact that he doesn't really fight as Phenom. He's got to get past Phenom as quick as possible. He's got to have to throw it along in height. He does throw it on the inside. He's got to be careful of that car because that car with his punching doesn't have to let him by. Some people would say it'd probably be smarter for people out of sync not to really fight, but at the end of the day, it's their choice if they want to fight. Don't have to let people through. For the annoyance, but yeah, I think Nigel's done quite well to keep within the DRS. Obviously, he has a 3-second time penalty. This Dartway is now up to 5th. Let's set the purple last sector. As we're going to have a look at the fastest laps at the moment. El Plan with a 1:05.7 fastest lap so far. The top 7 are separated by 5 seconds. Nigel Piggle is still going to be following Matthew May. He's probably going to absolutely hate the fact that he's going to be behind him. If it ends like this, we might actually be able to do some interviews, Sid. For the last 2 to 3 weeks, we've not been able to do a single interview in Tier 1 because the top 3 have all been on either don't do interviews or are on another platform. And with Bourbon Boy on Xbox and Matthew May, we might actually get to do some interviews.
Type shit.
Yeah, let's hype it up. As Nigel Piggle goes wide and keeps his foot forward, might as well take the penalty, take the warning for what he's got. There's no point just slowing down because he's just going to give it to you. Darkblade and I think Alpine has just got past Phenom.
Yes, he has.
As FIFA's now look like he's going to try and get past Phenom. Who
Phenom's gone back past now.
Yeah, he's got back past.
Alpine needs to slow down on the straight almost.
As Phenom is getting his hand self stuck in there.
And this is really not what he needs. He still needs to make his pit stop, and he's losing a shit ton of time to those behind.
Yeah, he really needs a safety car, but I don't see it coming. Nigel Piggle is past Matthew May, and there's Bourbon Boy, 1.8 seconds in front with 10 laps to go.
I think Phenom might be waiting for possible rain.
Possible rain. Someone said there was thunderclouds at the end.
Yeah, Shadows at the start said something when we were talking about possible rain.
Yeah, but I don't know if you realise that man here, Samuel Edwards, as I'm name dropping, is not the most trustworthy. He likes fishing for bites. So you can hear we're talking about. He's just giving us a wave. Shadows, give us another wave on the next straight. Give us a wave. Go on, give us a wiggle. Yeah, he's wiggling. He can hear us. He knows. I know not to trust him. If he says there's rain, there's not rain coming.
I mean, we could still hope for it. Go. He's been there.
Yeah, he spun. Bourbon Boy with 3 second time penalty. Oh no, it could give Matthew May the win here. And this is underneath.
Oh, Phenom's going now.
I feel so sorry for Shadows. Nat M with a 3 second time down. I shouldn't laugh, but it's not been a great week for Shadows. It was going so well, and unfortunately, it's come crashing down for the RB drivers. One's 41 seconds off his teammate, and the other one's about 5 seconds off the top 10. It's a double points finish for the Hasses at the moment. But the bigger thing at the front is that Matthew May, being on 9-lap tyres, is slowly eking the gap for Bourbon Boy down. So if it ends like this, I think Bourbon Boy will get third, Dark Boy will get second. the Matthew May would finish first, Bob and Boy would be third, and Dark Boy would be second, I think it is.
Why is Shadows coming again? He's gone on to mediums.
Fastest lap attempt. I don't think he's got any fresh softs, and I think he wants to finish the race. Gotta be. Samuel, Mr. Sam, or Mr. Shadows wants to set a quicker lap time. He wants screen time. Obviously, FIFA's plan did work. Coming in early did work on the initial getaway, but now his tyres on 16 lap olds. He's just falling away. Bowman boy. Those.
Going racing shorts mid contact.
Oh, where's Noah? Noah's just trying to avoid. Oh, he needs to be careful. Those Haas. Yeah, it looks like Noah's been in a bit of the water today, and I can tell you this right now, if it finishes like this, I think F1 Racing Shots will finish with points. And I think it'll be the first time ever him actually getting points this season. Which you'll be happy about.
Well,
As,
Matthew May's up to first.
Yeah, Matthew May finally has taken the place. Nigel Piggle is...
Dark Blade with a switchback.
Yeah, Dark Blade.
Beautiful.
Yeah, using his fresher tyres, completely doing Nigel in. And Nigel's got to be careful for that RB. It may be ghosted, but it is going to be very, very distracting. Obviously, Shadows wants a race with Nigel. The FIFA and Alpine's battles continues on, but there's a spin at the back. Stiffmeister's gone. Has he hit somebody? Because it looks like he's gone around before actually the corner.
Phenom's lost nearly 4 seconds to Nat, so I think he has.
I think Phenom was already 4 seconds behind the two Hasses at that point.
I don't think Stiff might have made contact with Nat or Noah, because...
Noah, but Noah trying to save battery.
Matthew May lost 2 positions, trying to gain back one of them.
As Dark Boy once again takes the...
Well.
Haven't we seen this again? Where have we seen this? There's once again, no one's putting a drink redemption and I'm bloody thirsty. Six laps to go. That was a good old drink, that was. As we see, Nigel Piggle still very much holding on to this fourth with his life. As Tarplate sets the fast at 5.7.
Christ.
Yeah, this is one of the strengths Darkboy has. The pace he can just pull out of nowhere is just incredible. That's why he has won 3. He won 3? Yeah, he won. He's won 2 out the 3 races we've raced so far. He won the first 2. Didn't race last week in Canada. Reese won that in dominant fashion. He's obviously not here tonight. And Darkblade is just continuing off where he left it.
He's going to have a repeat of last season.
As a Carbon 5 flies off with the Haas Mercedes battle. They continue on, but here comes Nat M around the outside. Noah's going to be on the inside. Onto the curb. It looks like Nat M gets slightly wide. Noah's going to try and save his battery. He's used quite a lot of it. With only 5 laps to go, I personally don't think if the rain is coming, it's gonna have to be a tropical rainstorm to force any drivers to make a change of tyres. Because I would expect, even if it does start and it does get wet enough with 2 laps, maybe a lap to go, I think everyone will just stick it out to the end. So we're not from what it looks like, we aren't going to have the hat trick of wet races this week. As Dartblade is just keeping Bourbon Boy just enough out of that, just out of the 5 tenths gap, where he knows the DRS cannot get to him. He is using Bourbon Boy very well, keeping Bourbon Boy in the DRS. He could easily just pull away, but he knows if Bourbon Boy loses the DRS, it's just going to allow Matthew May to maybe easily get past and cause him some headaches later. Shadow, the Ghost Shadows is still racing Nigel.
That was a beautiful move. Oh, yeah. Noah.
Oh, he's cut that. Yeah, deservedly so. Deservedly so. He did 2 warnings there. That's,
yeah.
I think that's 12 seconds now, I think. Nat is on.
15.
15 seconds of time. I've not seen anyone this week get that high, as I've just saw Matthew May get past Bourbon. So
well, I mean, that might be because someone wasn't racing this week from Tier 3.
We've seen some high penalty situations. I think somebody got someone in Tier 2 last week in Canada got 21 seconds of time penalties around Canada.
And I think Butterfly as well, yeah, also had...
Nigel's up to 3rd.
Quite a few. Oh.
Nigel looks like he's going to take 3rd at this, because I think Bourbon Boy's tyres have gone. Nigel needs to start saving the battery now. He needs to make sure he finishes in front of Bourbon Boy. Bourbon Boy goes very deep. Nigel does not push him. Nigel just keeps it tight and is going to keep the position here. And yeah, he's going to look for a podium. First one. Nigel Piggle doesn't do interviews because he doesn't like talking. I think I've heard in the 3 years I've known Nigel, I've only heard him speak twice.
Really?
Yeah, one time he joined the party and said he had a conversation with me, and I was so taken aback, I didn't know what to say to him, and then he left. As quick as he joined. I can tell you this now, the voice does not match his personality.
Oh.
His personality definitely does not match his voice. But
speaker voice?
Yeah. No, he just has like I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But it looks like Dartblade's only got 2 laps to hold on to his lead, and I don't think Matthew May has the tyre wear to have a go at him. FIFA's and Alpine still squabbling around for their places. Alpine obviously is going to gain some positions due to the penalties. Nat M is in the box.
I don't think Alpine's going to gain too many, because he's only a few times behind FIFA's, but 8 seconds to the top 4.
Nat M is trying to take the fastest lap. He's going to try and do...
Rightfully so.
He's going to try and do what everyone needs to do. Stop Dartblade getting as many points as he can. Stiffmeister is going to finish 10th. Nigel Piggle with 3 seconds. Phenom's gone off. And I think that's the podium done for Nigel. And he's going to just finish 4th, but he'll take that. He'll be happy with that. Nigel was playing a dangerous game with the final corner, but as we're on to the final lap, Matthew May is close enough to Dartblade. These two were not on penalties. Matthew May has a good entry, but also he's had a poor exit. I think that is it. He's not going to gain enough unless he throws one down the inside. Dartblade's got the battery. Dartblade right now needs to just focus on nailing every corner. He may have another green car behind him, but what can he do? He's got 30% more than the car in front of him. Matthew, I think Dartblade's red light fuel is flashing here, but I think he's going to have just enough. as he comes round the final 2 corners. Just he's got to keep it within track limits for the final 2 times.
Oh, on
Round the
the
final
line.
corner. And he is gonna win for the 3rd time this season. Matthew May comes 2nd. Bourbon Boy on his return comes 3rd. 4th is Nigel Piggle. Best result of the season for him. Alpine will come in 5th. Another man with no penalties. 6th is FIFA's. 7th with a good drive is F1 Racing Shorts for his first points of the season in the majestic Ferrari. He's going to come home in 7th, slows down, pulls to the line. 8th will be Noah, but might be looking at a few penalties. Decision comes his way. Phenom comes 8th, Noah 9th. Where's Stiff going to finish in all this? Stiff will finish 10th. Nat M, is he going to steal the fastest lap of the Grand Prix? Round the final corner, is he going to smash it? We're going to have to look to that left-hand side. He did not get it. Johnny B, unfortunately, the lap 1 incident just pretty much just summed up his entire race. My surname is not Edwards. Good old bite that is. Just note, I think Sam, I think you actually got away without actually any penalties.
Yep.
And let him hold those 15 seconds. Shadows is not happy. I cannot repeat what Shadows has put. As it's like
You poo something. I don't know what that.
I
means.
didn't get any penalties. Yeah, I noticed that, Shadows. You didn't get any penalties. Good job.
But did you race the entire race, Shadows?
Yes, he did. He finished 13th. He was a lap down, but he didn't get a penalty. But out of all that, Darkblade wins once again. 26 points, maximum points for Darkblade once again. Matthew May pushed him actually a lot. Someone actually pushed Darkblade, made Darkblade work for it this time. In the likes of Matthew May. Then we got Bourbon Boy 3rd, Nigel Piggle 4th. He'll be happy with that. 12 points to his name. Alpine 5th. So good points loads for the Alpine boys. 6th is Features, 7th is F1 Racing Shorts, 8th is Phenom, 9th is Noah, 10th is Stiffmeister. Coming out, rounding out the top 10, and we only lost Rare Winter and Crossbury. Shadows was the only person to be a lap down. But that is it for this week. Where are we actually next week? Where
Silverstone.
Silverstone. We're at the home race of Formula 1. As someone has pinged me. Oh, my friend has just pinged me. Thank you, Mr. Watson. Elementary, my dear Watson. As I will continue on, but before we go, you're going to have to pick your driver of the day, Sid. I know you weren't here for most of the race, but as I'm going to quickly bring up the showroom while you talk about who you want.
Yeah, I need to pull up the results again.
It's fine, as I'm going to bring up the F124 cars. I'll put up the race winner. Oh. In the Aston Martin. Darkwood. You got the results there, Sid.
Almost.
As Sid tries and gets the
Okay.
Up,
So we have
got him.
Darkblade, first contender for driver of the day.
Okay.
Second contender, let's say Bourbon Boy from 15th up to 3rd. Great drive.
Surely there's only going to be one choice for it. Surely.
We got F1 Racing Shorts from 13th to 7th. Was this his debut drive or first time in a long time? So I don't.
Who? F1 Racing Short? No, he's been here all season. He's just not really had the. He's not got points yet. That was his first points of the season.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Bourbon Boy.
Yeah.
15th
So,
up to third.
yeah, so from starting 15th, dead last, to finish third. So yeah, congratulations, Bourbon Boy. You are today's driver of the day for Tier 1, Round 4, Austria. So like we said earlier, please join us next week for Silverstone. Always throws chaos with the wet conditions, strategy, the tyre wear, like close racing it's going to be. So we hope to see you there. Obviously we race Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so make sure you join in. Give the stream a follow. Let's try and get this channel, this Twitch count up to 1,000 follows by the end of the year, end of 2025. That's our next goal. We've hit the 750. We need to hit the 1,000. And yeah, so anything needs to add, Sid? There.
Do we not have interviews or?
I don't think Matthew May wants to do an interview. Darkblade and then Bumble. I don't think I've ever done interviews with before.
Okay.
So unfortunately,
Then I have to say, tune in to Silverstone next week to see me ramming into the back of another Red Bull, just like last season. No, 2 seasons ago was that.
All I'm gonna say it's just revenge for Imra. Actually, no, that was an Aston.
Yes.
Actually, that was an Aston that did you in.
Mr.
Anyway, we're rambling on. We'll see you next week. I've been your host, Silverside Boy. Join alongside. Bye.
Tot sandwich. Tot ziens.
Yeah, we will see you next week. Good night.